To defy the odds, you have to risk everything and take chances. At Old Nation Brewing Company, we did just that. From an unknown startup brewery to standing alongside national craft brands in just under a decade, we remain one of the last of the large, independently owned breweries in Michigan. Our beer is respectfully brewed using only the highest quality ingredients, and we don't cut corners. With the times changing for everyone, one thing that stays the same is Old Nation's respect for great beer and the people who love it. We're growing in cans produced and fans made. When you taste our beer, you'll know why.
So we're going to go through the top passing trios going into this NFL season.
All right, how many of them?
There are 10 here.
All right, so do you want us to guess, or are you just going to go down the line?
You can guess, but let me first tell you the first honorable mention is Houston, and they maybe say because they're missing Tank Dell.
Well, I thought he was going to be back in 3 days, David.
Mention that one to you guys.
It took him 3 days to reattach his leg. That is your worst take ever.
He got confused.
Noted.
So you can guess if you want to throw out a couple real quick. Yeah.
Can I do one that it has to be on this list or it's invalidated? Fair? Bengals. Burrow, Chase, Higgins.
Bengals, number 1.
All right, I'm done. Rico, take him to 6.
I'll go with Lions. Goff, Amon-Ra, and
J-Mo, Laporta.
Lions, number 3.
Nice job.
So can you guess number 2 between them?
Oh boy! All right, this is such.
I think you all can.
Wow, this is probably a terrible guess. Is it Miami with Tyreek, Waddle, and Tua?
They are number 6.
All right, I wasn't that far.
No,
off.
not far at all.
Over to Rico.
I'm trying to think who would be. No,
you can get number 2. I know you can get number 2.
It can't be Kansas City.
No. Just guess what you want to guess.
Kansas City is number 7.
What is that? Worthy, Rashee Rice.
They say Mahomes, Kelsey, and Rice. Yes, they still put Kelsey in there with the trio, yes.
Sure thing.
Philly?
That is number 2 right
nice
there.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Excellent work.
I knew you would get it. So let me go through the rest of them here. I knew you all would do a great job with this. Number 10, Baltimore. Jackson, Flowers, Andrews. I knew Mike was going to laugh.
How are you a top 10 passing trio when the quarterback is blindfolded?
He's not blindfolded, Mike.
Really? Go watch the playoffs.
Andrews had just made the catch.
If he didn't fumble and throw a pick.
He threw for more than 4,000 yards. Flowers got 1,000 of those yards.
I really like Zay Flowers. I do. Look, the best tight end on that team isn't Mark Andrews.
You're right.
It's Isaiah Likely.
Yes.
The kid from Coastal. He's just taking his job. Mark Andrews is like a pumpkin now. What happened?
Injuries, man.
What about Rashad Bateman? That was a Rico guy back in the day.
Don't know why they extended him, but whatever.
Rico loves his Big Ten receivers.
Mean and hurtful.
You were a big Lee Evans guy.
Hey,
all right.
Nobody comes out of Wisconsin like Lee Evans.
Yeah, for a reason.
Number 9. Number 9 would be the San Francisco 49ers with Purdy, Kittle, and Ayuk.
All right.
Even though Ayuk's only going to be there for half a year?
There's my issue.
Yes.
You would have to have an asterisk that it would be Pearsall to start the year, who looked good when he played.
Right.
Kittle, I worry.
See, I think Kittle, he's one of those guys that as soon as you write him off, Mike, he still goes out there and gets the job done. He's like Kelsey.
Okay. How about Buffalo? Shakir, the numbnuts, not Knox, the other tight end, the kid from Ole Miss, Dalton Kincaid, and Josh Allen.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
How about, this is a stretch, but maybe,
Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf and things.
And then the sandwich with fries.
Hold on. Oh, you ready for this? David, I want to have some fun with you since I've had to listen to you about Russell Wilson all year. Hey, do you want to know how your quarterback sucks? Because Daniel Jones makes more money than him.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
David. You son of a... I had to listen to you about Mr. Dangerous all year. Rodgers, $13 million. Blank face Danny Dimes, 14. Woo!
So, David, who do you think wins the mythical trade? Since you
Burn
guys
in hell, David.
It's basically
you
a
guys
trade,
basically
right?
traded quarterbacks.
Yeah, it is basically a trade.
Who wins that trade?
It's called mutually assured destruction. All we did was give each other the launch codes. We're both going to press the button at the same time. Our teams are going to win 10 games combined.
He's in better shape because
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the Jets and Pittsburgh.
I thought he gave me Russell Wilson.
No, they basically made the trade.
Yeah, so
whatever.
passing trios.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, I forgot the other the other quarterback went to the Giants. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You 3 teams. You're Spider-Man.
Yeah,
man.
we are. Yes, we are.
Hashtag blessed.
All right, back to this. You okay, David?
I'm not okay. I am not okay.
He just realized that he signed a nutcase hippie as a quarterback.
Would Minnesota be on this list?
Minnesota is not on this list.
Only reason is it's McCarthy totally unproven, but I know why you guessed it. There's the skill is there.
All right, then I will go with the Commanders.
The Commanders are in the honorable mention. The other team there, honorable mention.
Mm-hmm.
So, number 8 on the list will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Mayfield, Evans, and Godwin.
What about Ibuka?
They did not.
No, I know. It just
Big Ten receiver.
they've got. That's your man. You love Ibuka.
Hey, you won me a lot of money this past season.
A lot of money. So listen,
Maybe too much.
Tampa is possibly the most ever. Listen, the Bucks are fascinating because look at the guys he listed: Godwin, Evans. They also have McMillan, the kid they drafted out of UW.
Mm-hmm.
They draft Ibuka. It's like, how many receivers are you going to throw the ball to? And they got Bucky Irving.
Yeah, they could be on this list maybe again next year with 2 different receivers.
But the funny thing is, they're probably one of the most underrated teams. Nobody ever speaks of the Bucks when it comes to the better teams in the NFL.
You're exactly right.
Because they're consistently good. You know what consistently good is? The Bucks. Remember that, Brad.
So they're the NFC version of the Steelers.
Yeah, it's fun enough, but what does it result in? Nothing.
Yeah, that's enough Steelers slander there. Number 7, you got Kansas City earlier. Number 6, you got Miami. That was earlier. Number 5, the Rams.
Wait, so who's Kansas City?
Kansas City.
Rashi, Rice, Kelsey, Mahomes.
Yeah.
I would take Kelsey out and just put Xavier Worthy in there.
I would as well. Number 5 would be the Los Angeles Rams with Stafford, Nakua, and Adams.
Yes. Yes.
God, Adams went there.
Yep. No, then that's a perfect spot.
Number 4 on this list, the Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, no.
Dak Prescott,
Nope.
CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens.
Nope.
You know what?
You lost me.
I would not have guessed them at all.
You lost
I
me.
was willing to put JJ on there with Addison and
Makes sense.
Jefferson.
You lost me on this one. I mean, I can't list Pickens as an asset. He's an ass. He's just unstable, and you don't know what you're getting play to play. He's crazy, David.
Yeah.
CD's a stud. And Dak, he probably takes more slander than he should. But the Pickens part of that, I just, come on.
I agree with you, and he's saying the right things now, and he got a number 1 with him, but the minute you're on that field and you're not getting that ball, he's still going to act the same way.
He's insane.
But the Commanders were honorable mention.
Correct.
Well, who were the 3 in your mind?
Would be Scary Terry, Debo, and
Debo's the weak link?
Davis.
I think Debo is a nice complementary piece. And look, he may not want to run the football, but in Kingsbury's offense, he better be ready for 5 to 7 carries a game.
And the final,
Especially in the red zone. You know what they're going to be doing.
Right.
the final team.
Oh, yeah, run the option.
The final team in the honorable mention, because you all got the top 3 there, it was the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison Jr., and Trey McBride. That was the final honorable mention.
I'm going to go down with the ship. I'm going to be Rose on the board. I think Kyler's going to have a huge year, and I think they're going to make the playoffs.
Wow, we're going to put that on the board.
Like regular huge or huge for Kyler?
Do you mean a short joke, or you mean...
Wow. Man, I walked right into that. Big enough that he can ride the rides at Cedar Point, okay? He won't be mistaken as a member of the Lollipop Guild.
He's going to have a fun summer riding those rides.
Jeez.
You got to be this tall.
That is your
Damn.
football today.
Damn.